Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Pikmin 2. In the last episode we went to the Awakening Wood, and this time we're going to go to the Awakening Wood again, but now we're going to use our purple Pikmin we got in the Hole of Beasts to break the paper bag down. To smush it, essentially. I like how they just plop me out. Okay. Every time there's a new song, I'll let you hear both versions of it. I'm not a monster. It's also let me show you what happens if purple Pikmin take things back. Oh. I'm smart enough to take it to red. Because they can't do anything with it themselves, is what I'm saying. The point I was trying to illustrate is you can't just make purple Pikmin because there's no purple onion. So it don't work like that. Boy. Stop that. I'm gonna go fight it. Is this thing still alive? It is, isn't it? It's wobbling to and fro. Oh, worth 2 as well, okay. So I won't worry about it too much. Right, back you go. Right, now there's no more distractions. What? Excuse me? Are you the same one I fought before? You stupid bitch. Yeah, it's definitely still alive. Usually I wouldn't bother, but once I get a few of these, like when I get to like 5, I won't bother about these anymore. I don't use them anyway, but I just have to have them because they exist. And this thing doesn't... I don't think this thing understands who's the boss around here. It's certainly not it. Okay, I'm going to leave those 2 here. Let's do what I actually wanted to do in the first place. Right, that's that treasure there. I want to break this down. Okay. Now that's done. I can move on with my life. Now take my purple Pikmin and put them away. Because I do not want them to die. Off we go. Cool. Right. I can get 95 because the blue Pikmin are still there, so they still count. Suits me down to the ground. Yes, I was wondering if it was like an evil flower there. But I can't see any eyeballs, so I don't think it is an evil flower. I think it's just going to have to be something that I dig up. At a later time. Either way. You lads come with me. We've got shit to do. So I'm never too concerned about, like, wasting, if you want to call it that, a day. As long as I've got a cave to access, I can just wait until, like, the end of the day, go in the cave, and then do everything I want to do there. So, I'm not that bothered with being super duper efficient. Which is good, because I'm not very efficient. So if I had to worry about it, I'd be a bit lost. Right, anyway. Here's lad friend. I don't know how the Pikmin survives being impaled. Like, even though it hasn't done anything, it should still be dead, right? It just got, like, skewered through the heart. And it's just like, yeah, this is fine. No, it's not fine. Also, of course, these are incorrect, because that's a yellow and a blue that I'm taking to the red base, but oh well. It's 5. So now I won't worry about it after this. I'll take these ones, of course, but after that. Right. Now then, my red Pikmin friends, we're going to go. And we're going to go to the other cave that I saw. Right, yes, that's that one that I can't do anything with. I need to find some other, like, upgrade to my vision to be able to go somewhere new. Because I can't get yellow Pikmin because there isn't a yellow ship here. But there is this. Astounding. My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press start pause to contact me and press R on the radar screen. The exploration pod will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louis, and the Pikmin to safety. Why would I ever do that? Fire and poison. Interesting. The White Flower Garden, sub-level 1. Oh, they're not always caves. Sometimes it's mechanical too. It's probably my favourite version of the underground. Just the way it looks. Everyone else you coming with? Is this poisonous? Or is it just purple? I guess we'll soon find out. It's not poisonous, it's just purple. No taking you with me. It's not happening. What's all this? Oh, kiwi shoe polish. I know that brand too. I can't remember if they licensed all of this again in the Wii version. I know they Duracell batteries were in it, but I can't remember if all of these brands are in it. Shines, nourishes, and protects. Alien billboard. Worth 80. Okay, next. No fire and or poison yet. White Flower Garden, sub-level 2. Well, the exit's right next to me. It's always a good sign. Ah, yes, of course. These friends. They can also blow. They don't just fire. So if you can kill them while they're just firing, that's great. Because otherwise you'll be upset. Because they can blow your Pikmin off the level. For the longest time I thought this was just like the level boundaries and it didn't matter. It does matter. Dr. Pepper. Drought Ender. Take this out of there. There you go, friends. Carry it back home. Just a casual, like, diamond. Or some kind of precious gem. No worries. Yes. Petrified heart. Beautiful. Yeah, they can't make it any more obvious that things are done. Delve deeper? Yes. Let's go. So that's the fire part. Where's the poison part? Of the poison dungeon. With the white flowers. White Flower Garden, sub-level 3. This is probably towards the end of the GameCube's life. And so they're pushing like as much out of the GameCube as they can do. It was at least midway through. I think it was towards the end. How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower. Again, do they? Do they look like they long to be tossed into it? Longing is a very particular feeling. Okay. Incredible. A white Pikmin. It is tiny, looks distinctly swift. Its eyes are unseemly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Our data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented them. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. Come then. Pikmin friends. Brothers. Alright, so if I have a look at the old map. Ah, white Pikmin can dig up hidden things. Amazing, the white Pikmin unearthed the treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. That would make sense. But then once the Pikmin have helped, then the other ones can help pick it out of the ground entirely. Gamma tape. Not gaffer tape. Gamma tape. In the meantime, I guess I'll shower my white Pikmin with joy and love. A nice light purple. Very beautiful. So I know that they aren't particularly strong, so you don't want to use these white Pikmin in combat. They are very weak. But they're really good at speed. Running away is their forte. They're good at running away. Super Stick Textile. Worth 80. Less than a bottle cap. Alright. Yeah, so these white Pikmin can keep up with the red Pikmin, no problem. The leaf Pikmin have a little bit tougher time, but they are still faster than the red ones, as you can see. Still going down further, I guess we haven't actually had to deal with poison yet, so that would make sense. Whee! It also looks like they breathe poison, because that one coughed out poison. White Flower Garden, sub-level 4. Ah, yes. I see it. I see the devilly poison. But you can save your other Pikmin from, but it definitely pretty quick. Okay. My white Pikmin brigade. You're going to need to deal with that for me, because I'm pretty sure Olimar is also... Louis is also deadly allergic to poison. Just a feeling I get. No, it looks like Olimar might actually be okay in the poison. It's just other Pikmin. I guess my spacesuit protects me. I keep saying Olimar, I mean Louis, but the humans. The humans are fine. It would appear. I think that's all the poison dissipated. Besides over here. What's over here? Something hidden in the ground, mayhap. Nothing? The radar is eerily quiet on that front. Alright, that's fine. Unearth the Shroom of Justice. No poison over here. Toxic toadstool. Just searching with my white guys for hidden shit, you know. I mean, we'll soon know if I dig this up and it's... Or I take this and it's gone after that. This is how this song sounds with Olimar. Survival ointment. Oh, there's nothing left. Delving deeper. Good. White Flower Garden, sub-level 5. Final floor. What's all this then? Well. Louis. Okay. Let's take our white squadron out here just to see what's going on. You know? It's a snaglet. Oh. Okay. Don't mind me. Red squad. This thing's gonna kill a few of our Pikmin. The best way to kill it is to attack its face. Well done, Captain Olimar. You defeated the freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? Yes. I've got its head to prove it. Purple Pikmin. Oh, God. They do not like those spiders. That would have been very bad to do at the same time as the fight itself. So that was a trap. What are those, 4 Pikmin? 5-man knapsack. This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Seam test conclusive, cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press and hold X to take a nap. Why are the Pikmin carrying me? Louis. Anyway, yeah, so I lost 9. I should have, yeah, I have 76 reds. So I lost 4. Because I can only have 95. That's not too bad. We'll take that. And get 4 reds back. Easy, piece of piss. Let's escape. Good job, lads. Not bad. 7 treasures. Beautiful. Glorious day. And I can get my red Pikmin back. Okay. First of all, yellow Pikmin. Get back in the base. I'm only half done with the day. I've got lots of things left to do. Okay. That's not so bad then. I've already got back all the things I already lost, so that's good. Okay, now we send 10 of them away. Okay, and send 10 whites back out again. Hello friends, I have a job for you. Remember this plant pot? You can dig up the thing because it's hidden underground. So if there's ever a thing I think I can see but I don't know how to get it, use the white Pikmin to dig it up. If my radar's going mental but I can't see why. Once they can see it, they'll help. There you go. It's like an onion looking thing. There we go. Ooh. Beautiful. You love to see it. Pilgrim Bulb. No idea how it has that name, but that's fine. You lads. I don't feel too comfortable bringing out all of you guys, and you being the only ones who can fight, but... I'm trying to destroy some poison gates. There's this one over here. It has poison on it, yeah. So I'll just destroy as much as I can today. And then disable the poison, of course. They must know that you're not going to have that many white Pikmin, so... But this is the sort of thing you leave them to do. And go and do different things with your red Pikmin. But for now, because I've done everything else there is to do, I can't really do this. So I just got to wait. So there's that one. Okay, it took that long to break one tier, so it'll probably will get done today, but not by a lot. And then there's that one over there. Okay. Essentially, once you diffuse the poison, you can bring anyone across. It looks like these poison vents can be diffused, so... Don't worry, I do see that flower with eyes. I see it. Voldemort. Louis. We just might not get it done today, but that's fine, I can do it tomorrow. And bring these things with me. But I'll wait until the last second. Hurry up. Good job, lads. You did it. Now defuse the poison. Okay, good. Now we can go. Again, don't need to be at the base, but just as close to it as possible. There we go. Goodbye, lads. Today's report. Another 667 monies. We gained Pikmin. We lost another 4 in combat. But not too bad. My dearest dear, how are you? Your boss gave me the space email account and told me all about your business trip. Just remember you have a family to think about. I know. Right, let's read all about the shit we found out today. Fiery Blowhog. Thus Draconus, Blowhog family. This creature expels a volatile phosphorus compound from its snout that combusts upon contact with air. This fire-breathing ability is dependent upon the air-to-fuel ratio in its mouth, catalyst reaction within the expelled compound, and purification of the compound. Thus it is highly unlikely such a complex process could cause the spontaneous explosion of a fallen blowhog. This process is also perhaps to avoid risk of spontaneous combustion in the belly of a live specimen. However, one should still treat a fiery blowhog with great care, even after its life functions have ceased. Ravenous Whiskerpillar. Leptodoptera Plucius. Whiskerpillar family. As this species of insect have only recently been discovered, fully mature specimens have yet to be collected. No molting or metamorphosis has been observed during the observation period, making it unlikely that mature Whiskerpillars will be encountered anytime soon. Based on active predation by Pikmin, it is believed the Whiskerpillar's place in the food chain has not changed over time. Ivory Candypop Bud. Flora niveus. Candypop family. Research from our most recent expedition has confirmed the presence of candypop buds in subterranean regions. Considering the microecologies this plant has been found in, one could surmise that it could be found in any cavern regardless of geographic location or region. Tossing Pikmin into this flower always produces white Pikmin seeds, regardless of the colour of Pikmin toxed in. In many cases, plants with small leaves typically have limited photosynthetic capabilities and thus must find alternate means of obtaining nutrients, with parasitic and predatory behaviour being most common. The candypop could be considered one such example. Fiddlehead. Villionae orchestrus. Fern family. At first glance, this plant resembles the spring used in the ship's sublight engine. Many of its most primitive characteristics remain intact, including its habit of spreading through the dispersal of spores. And burrowing snaglet. Chirapedes anacondii. Avian family. The majority of snaglet species lie in wait to ambush and capture prey, with a body type perfectly adapted to such sudden strikes. It violently attacks small surface-dwelling insects. Distributed across a relatively wide range, subspecies of snaglet suited to the varying soil conditions have emerged, making the snaglet the most geographically represented species besides the bulbul. Visually resembling the burrowing snaglet is the burrowing snarrow, the range of which partially overlaps with the snaglet's range. While the two may appear similar, when pulled from the ground they can be distinguished by the presence or absence of tail and wing markings. Gotta get my treasure. Alright, toxic toadstool. This dubious morsel doesn't look like it would be very agreeable with my innards, however I bet Louis would try a bite. His appetite is insatiable and he's always cooking up tasty meals. I'm glad that on this expedition our ship's reactor can power our life support systems indefinitely. This will give us all the time we need to thoroughly examine all the treasure we recover. I don't care if the President wants us to hurry, I've had enough of his hassling. I think I'll move more slowly just to cause him indigestion. Pilgrim bulb. Grassy plains and meadows on this planet are carpeted with brilliantly coloured flowers in bloom. When I entered the atmosphere on my descent from space, I was stunned by the vibrant sight. The other day, a group of white Pikmin under my command detected an object buried under the surface and immediately began to dig up this colossal flower bulb. Somehow I hadn't yet sprouted into a towering flower. I plan to take it back to Hocketate and grow it there. My people will hail me as a botanical genius, and the mayor may even make me Supreme Flower Commander. Super Stick Textile. I have once again discovered a completely undocumented species of Pikmin. These white Pikmin can find and dig up items that are buried entirely underground. We never would have found this priceless treasure without them. Thankfully, it's the perfect stuff to patch a hole I just noticed on the ship's hull. P.S. And in the cave where I first encountered the white Pikmin in the White Flower Garden. Petrified Heart. The vivid colour of this red stone reminds me of my wife's eyes when they burn with rage. Just between you and me, I've noticed lately that she's been getting more wrinkles. Now that I think about it, it probably caused her a lot of stress. When I turn to Hocketate, I'll take her on a long vacation. Survival Ointment. In a survival situation, the most important things are water, courage, and a first aid kit. I've got water and an endless supply of courage, but I don't have a first aid kit. Sometimes I don't have a whole lot of motivation either. I may be a daring explorer, but sometimes I just want to loaf around all day and sleep. Wait, what if the president reads this journal? I'd never dream of slacking on the job. Yeah. Alien billboard. There are several different patterns drawn on this object's surface. They appear to be characters or letters, but I can't make any sense of them. This is just an educated guess, but I wonder if this object is some kind of alien bulletin board. The size of the object seems about right for it. Drought Ender. Today I delivered an impromptu lecture on the basics of wilderness survival. As Louis' superior, it's my responsibility to teach him these skills. Walking around as much as we do generates an intense thirst, so water becomes very important. I told Louis that we have to ration our water carefully. That's what I was thinking until I found this. I was so parched that I couldn't help myself. I drank all the water in the canteen. It tasted so good, but then I turned around. Louis gave me a cold stare. 5-man knapsack. I'd love to lay down on the grass, bask in the sun and take an afternoon nap, but with all these Pikmin following me, I can never seem to relax. I should remember to press X to dismiss the Pikmin, then press hold X to take a nap. The last time I tried it, the Pikmin picked me up while I slept and carried me away to their onion. Hold your space horses, Pikmin. I'm not a pellet or a piece of treasure. Then I woke up. Great galaxies. It was all just a dream, wasn't it? No. See you guys next time when we go back to the Awakening Wood again with our white Pikmin in tow. See you then. Goodbye.